Promoting citizen culture of forgiveness and reconciliation in the ZPU Tibabuyes, Suba, Bogotá. What is the need? Colombia has suffered the impact of violence during decades due to the inner armed conflict. This situation has affected communitary relationships and the population's mental health. Inequality, insecurity, and poverty also aggravate the problem. Bogotá, the capital city of the country, also suffers the effects of violence. During 2022, more than 1,000 homicides and more than 45,000 cases of intrafamily violence were reported. Besides, 74% of non-lethal injuries were the result of interpersonal violence. Suba, Bogotá's largest locality by population, 15% of the population, is highly affected by violence. During 2022, the locality had the highest fights rate and was the third in terms of intrafamily violence cases. Tibabuyes sector, located on the northeast of Suba, shows the highest rate of violence in the locality: 6 violent deaths, 2,645 fights, and 145 intrafamily violence cases took place just in November 2022. This social phenomenon generates a scaling route for violence in the population, which begins with rage, followed by resentment, turning into retaliation or vengeance desires at the end, damaging citizen coexistence and breaking social tissue. Developing the comprehension of the problem and non-violent strategies of conflict resolution by the population is urgent. What to do? Faced with this problem, the urgency arises to denaturalize violence, re-establish citizen coexistence, and promote the capacity for nonviolent conflict resolution, generating transformations in the rage, resentment, and acts of retaliation experienced by Tibabuyes residents. Setting up a reconciliation center in Tibabuyes is pertinent due to the pedagogical processes implemented there, which contributes to this purpose. The reconciliation centers develop their actions framed in 4 courses of action: promote conflict prevention practices and citizen coexistence. Participants understand the depth and consequences of violence. They are called in to develop transforming reality and daily life actions for peaceful coexistence. Encourage spaces for dialogue and community gathering. Persons involved in the centers promote dialogue meetings between different groups or in opposition in order to strengthen confidence and contribute in building micro-reconciliation processes through these approaches. Peace and reconciliation leadership. Leaders interested in generating citizen impact learn complementary tools that allow them to involve and develop a better understanding of social oversight, impact, and participation bodies, according to local topic interests. Community and institutional support networks. Here is where the alliances, accords, and plans that give sustainability to the community-solving problem approaches, locally identified, are established. This exercise strengthens local leadership skills. Positive changes and impact on the community. Implementing the Reconciliation Center. The next transformations are achieved by the community and their leaders. The confidence among the participants gets re-established, which has a positive effect in the community social tissue restoring process. Social gathering and dialogue among different local actors gets promoted, contributing to peaceful conflict resolution due to the enhancement of local leaders' creativity to solve their problems by new methods. Local leaders accompany their community and promote sustained peaceful citizen practices, planting seeds for peace. Preliminary budget. The project proposal budget has a total value of 411,953,120 Colombian pesos. That means 87,650 Rotary dollars. The duration of the project will be 12 months. This community expects our support. Peace is the land where hope is sown.